Reading Rocket!
Disney Pixar Inside Out 2, The Junior Novelization, Chapter 13. Joy, anger, fear, and sadness clung to the ropes of the Riley Supreme Court Justice balloon, dangling in the wind as they sailed through Riley's mind. Imagination Land was far behind them. In the near distance, they could see the back of the mind. "Look, we're so close, you guys!" Joy cried. Suddenly, a gust of wind jerked the balloon upward. Dark clouds rolled toward them. The emotions eyed them uneasily. Just then, something hurtled out of the clouds and hit Disgust on the head. "Ow!" she cried. The emotions looked up and saw a torrent of idea bulbs raining down from the sky. Some were being sucked back up through an idea tube.
"Oh no!"
Anger yelled.
"It's a brainstorm!"
Lightning flashed, followed by a loud clap of thunder. Joy grabbed a few ideas that flew by. "Trip the ref? Eat the puck? We can't let these bad ideas get to Riley." She took a wooden stake from the bottom of the rope and smashed the ideas as they flew past her. In headquarters, the other side of the idea tube started to rattle. When an idea bulb popped out, it landed into a large bucket. Then the ideas started pouring in. Soon, Anxiety was surrounded by buckets full of ideas. She sifted through each, tossing them aside. The ideas were too small. Meanwhile, Disgust realized the balloon was being pulled to the center of the storm. "We need to steer around it," she called.
"Everybody, get on this side,"
instructed Anger. Fear and Disgust joined them on his rope. The balloon almost moved away from the storm, but without Joy's help, it wasn't enough. Joy continued smashing bad ideas. The emotions could see that Joy's efforts were useless against the barrage of ideas, but Joy refused to give up. The emotions screamed as their balloon was sucked into the storm. Desperately, they tried to hold on as the ropes flailed in the spinning storm. Lightning flashed again, right next to them. "Get on the balloon!" cried Disgust. The emotions started shimmying up their ropes and climbed to the top of the balloon. From there, Fear could see the ideas floating up through the opening at the top of the storm. He knew what they needed to do. "The only way out is up," advised Fear. "Quick, grab onto an idea."
"These ideas are too small. We need something bigger,"
shouted Anger. Luckily for them, Anxiety was thinking the same thing back in headquarters. "These ideas are too small. We need something bigger," she demanded. Soon the emotions looked over and saw a massive idea bulb flying past them. It was 10 times bigger than all of the rest. "That's a big idea," noted Fear. "That's a terrible idea," shouted Joy. "Terrible ideas are all we have," Fear called to the others. When the big idea circled around the storm again, the emotions jumped into it. Then it was sucked up into the tube. The emotions let go just before they were sucked up as well. "Ah!" The emotions screamed as they plummeted. "Ah! Hold me! Hold me!" Fear shouted. All the emotions grabbed a hold of Fear, and then suddenly, poof! A parachute opened, and their fall started to slow down. "Fear!" Joy cheered. "You have a parachute?" Disgust asked in shock. Yeah. The real question is, why don't any of you?" Fear replied. In a few moments, their feet softly touched the ground. They had survived the storm. The storm moved away, and the emotions brushed themselves off. They had no time to lose. They turned toward the mountain where the sense of self glowed from the peak.
Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe for regular uploads. If you have a favorite book you'd like read, go ahead and leave it in the comments. Until next time, friends!